If you're looking for an affordable place to live in Colorado, then you've come to the right place to find out where. Yes, although Colorado is certainly not a cheap place to live in, there are still a handful of cities in the Centennial state that offer affordable living and a low median home price. If you're hoping for a lower cost of living near the Rocky Mountains, here are the top 7 cheapest places to live in Colorado this year. These are listed from relatively affordable to the cheapest towns in the state. Number 7. Grand Junction. Located near Colorado's western border with Utah, Grand Junction has a population of around 63,000 people and is the largest city between Denver and Salt Lake City, and happens to be the most populated city on the western slope. Not only is this one of the most affordable cities, it's also considered one of the safest cities to live in Colorado, beating out the major cities along the Front Range, Denver, Colorado Springs, and Pueblo. Grand Junction is most well known for the Colorado National Monument, which offers beautiful views and epic rock formations. It also hosts one of the most scenic road cycling events in the United States, Rides and Vibes, which is a music festival in late spring that brings in cyclists, performers, vendors, and chefs from all over the country. The city runs along the Colorado River, making it a great place for kayaking, paddleboarding, camping, hiking, and other outdoor activities for families. Grand Junction is considered a well-educated city and has a large number of people that telecommute to work from home, which is kind of an oxymoronic statement. This leads to less than average noise and pollution levels in the city as there are less commuters on the road. And if you're into golfing, Golf Digest rated the golf club at Redlands Mesa in Grand Junction one of the best public golf courses in the state. Number 6. Canon City. With a population of about 16,000 people, you may be surprised that Canon City made it onto our list as one of the cheapest places to live in Colorado. It's located along the Arkansas River about 45 miles southwest of Colorado Springs. This small town is nestled right at the base of the mountains and offers a wide variety of things to do, including the Royal Gorge Route Railroad and Skyline Drive, which is one of the narrowest but most scenic roads in the country. Canon City is also home to the Royal Gorge Bridge and Park, which has been listed as a Colorado #1 bucket list activity thanks to being the highest suspension bridge in America. The city is safe, clean, inviting, and is sandwiched between the 2 larger cities of Colorado Springs and Pueblo, but also butts right up against the Rocky Mountains, which means it's easy to get outside and explore nature or take a quick drive to a more metropolitan area. On top of all that, Canon City has great opportunities for jobs while still remaining an affordable and scenic place to live. Number 5. Trinidad. Located in southern Colorado, near the border of New Mexico, is the small town of Trinidad. With a population of only 8,000 residents, Trinidad is a friendly and quaint city that offers small-town living. The town provides a lower cost of living while being within a few hours' drive of larger cities like Pueblo and Colorado Springs. As far as attractions, Trinidad features a lot of architecture and museums featuring history from the Civil War and mining industry that Colorado is so well known for. Plus, you won't have to deal with traffic jams or rush hour here, and there are plenty of hiking and biking trails. Spend a day visiting the Trinidad Lake State Park to enjoy fishing, boating, or camping. Every time we travel to Texas to visit family, we pass through Trinidad and really enjoy the small mountain town on the border of southern Colorado. Number 4. Pueblo. The southernmost major city along Colorado's Front Range, Pueblo is home to over 111,000 residents, while still being relatively affordable. It will also be the largest city on this list that still remains a cheap place to live in Colorado. Pueblo has very much been a blue-collar type of town due to the industry that has historically been set up here. It's a very family-friendly place with lots of outdoor activities thanks to its milder climate and ease of access to nature and places nearby like Lake Pueblo State Park, and in recent years, it has really established itself as a food mecca for some outstanding international cuisine. In fact, every year, the city hosts the annual Chili and Frijoles Festival, which is one of the most popular food-related extravaganzas in the state. Pueblo is also home to the Colorado State Fair, which is always going to be a great place to get some good food and for some good fun. So if you're looking for a warmer place in Colorado that is still pretty affordable, Pueblo is definitely a great choice. Number 3. Greeley. Greeley may not be one of the most popular cities in Colorado, but it still has a ton to offer. With over 100,000 residents, the city is big enough for nice amenities, but still small enough that you can enjoy nature close by. The nightlife in Greeley is booming, with live music venues, bars, restaurants, and breweries. Here you can find a local favorite, Weldworks Brewing Company, which serves up award-winning beer. Much like Pueblo, Greeley is one of the warmest places to live in Colorado, and you can enjoy the outdoors all year long thanks to the 40-plus city parks. So it's a great place to live on the cheap, as it offers a reduced cost of living in nearly every category, plus easy access to the outdoors. It's also the location of the University of Northern Colorado, which adds to the city's excellent school system and educational programs. Number 2. Lamar. The city of Lamar is steeped in old Wild West history and was founded under some unscrupulous beginnings between a landowner and the railroad. To this day, the Wild West history can be seen and felt throughout the area. With all the gold rush history and ghost towns scattered across the state, we expect nothing less when it comes to Colorado history. The Welcome Center in Lamar pays tribute to the history by being located in a restored 1907 train depot with a train engine and features a 100-year-old windmill. Often, when people think of Colorado, they think of towering peaks, ski slopes, and rugged mountain landscape. But in reality, about 40% of the state is part of the Great Plains, and the prairie can be just as beautiful and tranquil as the mountains. Lamar is located in southeastern Colorado, along the Arkansas River, and is closer to the Kansas border than it is to any of the other major cities in Colorado. This lends to Lamar having warmer summer days and having cool winter nights, but doesn't get as much snow as Colorado's Front Range. Its location away from the hustle and bustle of the Front Range means the pace of life in Lamar is a lot more peaceful. The total cost of housing, food, transportation, childcare, taxes, and many other living expenses are about 27% lower in Lamar than the US national average, as well as 40% lower than the average cost of living across Colorado. To say that Lamar is one of the cheapest places on our list is no understatement. Number 1. La Junta. The number 1 cheapest place to live in Colorado this year is La Junta, which has a population of about 7,000 people. While this small town has a very low cost of living comparatively, it still offers many historical and cultural attractions for both residents and visitors. Among one of the most scenic things to do in La Junta is to hike the Santa Fe Trail, as well as stop off at the Trading Post or a few of the town's museums. It's also only about an hour east of the city of Pueblo, so getting to urban amenities and attractions isn't too difficult. Much like Lamar, La Junta has a reduced cost of living that is 27% lower than the US national average when it comes to many categories including housing, childcare, healthcare, and taxes. La Junta, like Lamar, is located along the Arkansas River, which is one of Colorado's foremost agricultural areas. Some of the state's most famous crops grow exceptionally well in this area. Peppers and melons in particular, but eastern Colorado is also known for its great many cattle ranches too. This all adds to the cost of food to be more affordable in La Junta, thanks to numerous farmers markets and fresh produce that's available to purchase locally. If you're looking for a cheap place to live in Colorado that won't break the bank, I hope this list gives you some great ideas. Colorado is a beautiful state with diverse landscapes, vibrant cities, and plenty of outdoor activities. But sometimes those amenities can come with a big price tag. Thankfully though, there are some hidden gems in Colorado that offer affordable living options without compromising on quality of life.